What's up, everybody? NJ Sweats back for UFC 250. How'd you guys do last weekend? Um, Here at NJ Sweats, we're the biggest degenerates in New Jersey. The show goes by. I get 3 fighters. This is Joey. He gets 3 fighters. Then we do 1 parlay each, and then we pick 1 underdog. Do what you want with the underdog. But here's Joey to start you off.
All right. Starting off, I'll go in order of the fight card. So I'll start with Hussier for Miga, plus 116. I think a lot of people think right now he's number 2 ranked in the flyweight division. It's odd that he's an underdog here against Alex Perez. And I like Hussier because, to me, he's a better fighter all around. You know, he's coming off 2 losses. One to Brandon Moreno, and one to Joseph Benavidez. And before he lost to Benavidez, he had actually beaten Davison Figueiredo, who is fighting for a title coming up, and had just beat Joseph Benavidez. So I like Hussier here. I think he's got all-around better game than Alex Perez. Alex Perez is also coming off – give me 1 second.
Submission. You got a submission win over Jordan Espinosa.
Yeah, so he's come off 2 wins against Jordan Espinosa and Mark De La Rosa, which it's just not the same tier as the guy that Formiga's fought over his last 3 or 4 fights. So I'll take Hussier plus 116.
Yeah, to go along with that, do you think Formiga has anything left of the tank? Because he's pretty old now.
Yeah, I thought about that. He's 34. Perez is 28. But you know, I'm betting on him. You know, digging deep, whatever. I think he's still got a lot left.
This is also reminds me of last week with Chuchagan. She was ranked 2 too, and was plus 115. So it's a similar fight.
Yeah,
The 2 ranked fighter comes in as the underdog here, and Chuchagan won. So maybe Formiga could win this one.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet on that age differential. You know, he's been around forever. He's fought the best guys. I don't think Alex Perez has fought at that same tier that Formiga's been fighting at. So I'm betting on experience here. What do you got for us?
So my first fight is in the prelims, Cody Stanman.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off a draw, which a fight he should have won versus Song Yadong. Song Yadong has been winning these fights just by the judges. The judges really like Song Yadong, but I think he should be 0-2 in his last 2 fights. He's versus Boom Brian Keller. Brian Keller just got it off a fight in the fight night on that Wednesday. It's a sheriff fight night, and he knocked out. He was a big underdog, and he had a boom, and he knocked out somebody. Keller's been getting some lucky ass fights. He won the last 2 as a big underdog. So Cody, what's up?
He's just been like super active lately. He's coming off 2 wins against Azure and I forget his name. Is during the Connor, but they're 2 title contender series alums.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Staman's a little bit more seasoned than his last 2 fights.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it.
I'm taking the juice here. Salmon's almost minus 300. Not to mention, I'm not betting on him for this reason, but his little brother apparently died this week.
Yeah, 18. Super sad.
Take that for how you want. You could either take away from a fighter or use it as motivation.
Yeah.
With that news or not, I still liked him because I think Keller's getting some hype as an underdog, and I'm going to take the favorite here.
Yeah, especially after that knockout he had, you would have to think public probably loading up on him a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, so I go my second fight here. My second fight is I'm gonna take Maki Pattillo, the Hawaiian. Maki Pattillo is fighting Charles Byrd. The thing about Charles Byrd is he fights really, really mean. He has no regard for your health, and he tries to punch a hole through your head. But his main when he's striking, but his main weapon is to clinch you up, take you down, finish you on the ground and pound. Um, but when you throw that hard and you utilize that much clinch, uh, energy in a clinch or whatever, he's got real cardio issues. So um, I'm hoping Maki Pattillo can weather the storm in the first round and then maybe turn the tide second
You're
or third.
hoping Maki Pattillo throws one of those coconut bombs.
Coconut bombs, yeah.
That's his name, baby.
Yeah, I mean we're hoping for the coconut bomb on Charles Byrd, but he's coming off a fight. Charles Byrd reminds me a lot of the Contender Series fight, where there's a guy who throws hard but has potential to gas. So I'm really betting on that. And then his last fight, he fought Calvin Potter, and Calvin is a tricky fighter. You know, he's a seasoned veteran of the sport. Gave him some tricky looks. So I think maybe he learned from that. He's been there with good strikers. I like him here against Charles Byrd.
Yeah, this is definitely a rebound fight for Pattillo
And
after that Potter loss.
yeah, I just want to say one thing. I think a definite hedge situation here is take Pattillo plus 144 or whoever your book has. Maybe hedge it Charles Byrd round 1 KO because he gets him on the ground. He ends up on top. He can put it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that.
So for my second fight, I'm going with Anthony Rocco Martin, formerly known as Tony Martin.
Okay.
So I'm fading Neil Magny here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Neil Magny is just one of those guys that is just an up and down guy, just literally a middle of the road dude.
He's a gatekeeper.
Yeah, he literally like never goes up in rank or down, and he's coming off a big underdog win. He was a big underdog versus Li Jiang.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fade him. After that, he came in at plus over 200, and now he's a small favorite versus Rocco Martin.
Yeah, Rocket Martin fights dirty. I mean, not
Mhm.
in a bad way. He's a gritty dude. I think Magny struggles with guys like that.
Yeah, Rocco Martin's really gritty, and he hung in there with Damian Maia. He was like getting choked out on the ground, and Damian Maia had his back for like 2 minutes, and then he won the last round of that fight.
Yeah, he has that real dog in him.
Yeah, so I mean, Magny's one of those lanky ass dudes, but
Opening leg kicks.
if Rocco Martin could hang in there and like tire out Magny, he could get a decision win. So I'm
I like
gonna
that.
plus 120 on that, and it's going up to plus 130. I'm not even worried about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually like that fight to like as a prop bet to go to decision like plus 180 or minus 180 something like that. So
yeah, so Rocco Martin is like his only loss is that Damian Maia fight. If you take that fight out, he won his last 5 fights.
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll pick my third fight here. Now my third fight was Ian Heinisch, but he withdrew today, which threw me a bit of a curveball. I didn't want to do this because it seems too easy to me, but I want to take Sean O'Malley by KO/TKO minus 125. To me, it just feels too easy. I mean, he comes to finish. He looks in crazy good shape. He comes with that rainbow haircut, and he just throws things that other guys aren't. And Eddie Wineland, he's got that grit in him too, but I don't think that grit's gonna help him here because he's open to getting hit a lot, and Yeah, I think Sean O'Malley is just his time. I think it's just
Yeah,
time
I've
for
been reading
stardom.
a lot about O'Malley, and apparently coming off suspension, he really learned about like diet and
Oh,
nutrition.
it looks it. I mean, he
Yeah,
looks jacked.
apparently like before the suspension, he was eating like Pop Tarts. He didn't give a shit about his nutrition.
I believe it. He's smoking all the time. He's
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
fucking Fortnite with everyone.
So
Like
this is like
I would too.
so this is like where he's fighting, like tip top shape. He looks good.
Hmm.
I think we all agree O'Malley's going to win the fight. It's just where, and when he's going to finish it.
Yeah, I agree with that because there's a shot, because the decision. Weidland's a super tough dude, but I think for minus 125 with the way he's been training, it seems like easy. I think that's an easy bet. Minus 125.
So my next fight is Cody Garbrandt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That
take
was,
this how
that was
you
my.
will.
Uh,
He has no chin. He grew a beard, so maybe that will help him.
yeah,
Maybe he grew a chin, but he's been getting knocked out his last three fights. But he's
three
versus
fights in 3 years.
yeah. He hasn't won a fight in like 4 years. But he's versus
Really?
Rafael Sunsao,
Mm-hmm.
a dude who has no power. Rafael Sunsao hasn't knocked out anybody in 14 straight fights. So can I just take Cody Garbrandt here and just be like, yo, you're not going to get knocked out. Could you just do enough to win in decision?
That's true. I mean, Suntel's a smaller bantamweight. I like Cody too here. I think this is definitely like a get right for Cody. He
Because
needs
if
this
he
fight.
loses 4 fights in a row, could he like is he even a UFC fighter anymore? Like he's not going to be one. Like nobody's going to take his fights.
I mean,
He's pretty much done.
Cody's boxing is as like legit as it gets to me. But like, what was I gonna say? Oh well, with the bantamweight division just like wide open here, you would think this is perfect for him, and he'll
Yeah, I
put
mean,
himself right in that title picture.
I feel like Cody's a good guy to market too. So maybe like a
Oh,
rebound here will
yeah,
do something. Cody's like one of those cool kids in high school that
explain.
he was one of those cool kids in high school that was he was always chilling with the good guy, cool kids like Team Alpha Male and stuff. And
Uh,
then he went to a good college, a cool college, but he flunked
wait,
out the first year.
wait, where'd he go?
I mean, he probably went to like West Virginia partying a lot and stuff.
Oh, never mind. I thought like you're actually talking about real
Nah,
Cody
this is
Garbrandt.
just
Yeah, this is a hypothetical. Okay.
hypothetical. And then yeah, so he left Team Alpha Male, and your boy TJ Dillashaw keep knocking him out.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
now he grows a beard. He's all off the radar, growing a beard, and he's trying to make a comeback. He's trying to reapply
that's
as one of
yeah. I
the
mean,
best fighters.
I think that he may have lost the chin, but he still has that power.
Yeah, I mean,
If he catches him,
remember when he beat Dominic Cruz? He was like one of the best. Supposedly, he was one of the best boxers in the UFC, and then
so
now he's just like dog shit.
yeah. I mean, I
This is
like
a
Cody.
pure buy low situation. The public is going to be all over Cody still,
That's
and
true.
I think if he wins, maybe Nunes loses or something. I don't know where
That's
they're going to
true.
get their money from, but I'm just going with them, and that's it.
You gotta look. You feel like a big money line is gonna fall here
Yeah.
because Nunes is gonna be all over everyone's parlays, right?
Mm-hmm.
But plus
Lucha
800,
Spencer is tough as shit too.
she is tough as shit. Maybe that's where mine will
Take some
come in.
punches.
Hmm.
What's your
Uh,
what's your parlay looking like?
all right. So my parlay is I'm going Alonzo Benefield. Uh, you know, it says him and Devin Clark both 6 feet. They're both 170. But then when you get in the cage, Alonzo Benefield's much, much bigger. And he's super powerful, dude.
Yeah,
Mine's like
8 of his
230.
9 fights were knockouts.
Yeah, I mean, he
He's
is a
9-0.
fucking
He's 9-0.
yeah. So I'm putting Benefield in there. Sean O'Malley, minus 480 in my parlay. Not by KO, just Sean O'Malley. And then Herbert Burns, the brother of Gilbert. Gilbert's coming off a big win. keep that momentum rolling. He's going against a vet in Dunham. This is a guy whose second UFC fight minus 230. I'll take Herbert. So that's plus 144.
Yeah,
What was
that's
that?
chalk. All chalk.
That's my chalk. Yeah.
I also got a chalky parlay. I agree with you. Alonzo Benefield. I think he's gonna get a knockout. This guy is just huge.
He's a fucking.
He knocks out everybody.
Yeah, and Devin Clark's also a wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see him taking Benefield down. But God.
Also, my man Cody Stanham talked about him earlier.
We're big on the Codys.
Yeah, I really like him. He's gonna get this done. And then Sean O'Malley. I think he's just a fan favorite. That line, him coming back for his first fight, UFC wants this guy to win.
Oh, of course.
DraftKings has him at minus 500. So my parlay, those three, is plus 135. I mean, it's still plus, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's
rather be safe.
That's the risk we take with chalk, right?
Mm-hmm. You got one underdog for us?
I do have an underdog. I'm gonna take Alex Caceres plus 160. I love Chase Hooper. He's hysterical. He plays into like his character so well. Like, Ben Askren's son. The afro. It's he's done nothing not to like.
Alex Caceres also has an afro, by the way.
That's true, and there's a lot of afros on this card. But I'm taking Caceres here. It feels like every time a good grappler comes up in this division, they throw him at Alex Caceres. And, I wouldn't say he had the luxury of fighting Kron Gracie, but, Kron just manhandled him because he's Kron Gracie. But Chase Hooper is not Kron Gracie. He is a 20-year-old kid who has beaten a fringe UFC fighter in Daniel Timur, and then won a Contender Series fight against another young dude. Caceres has been a pro for 12 years. He's fought, Yair Rodriguez, Kron Gracie. He's fought throughout this entire division. I can't see him losing here. If this is his UFC life might hinge on this fight. So plus 160.
Yeah, funny thing is, Alex Caceres is also my underdog.
That's too
a little line aspect. Some books had it open up Hooper at 140. Some books had it at 160. Now books have it at minus 190, minus 200. Like, why? Why would you lay that much juice on a 20-year-old?
Yeah, seriously.
Alex Caceres, a lot of his fights he loses in split decision too. I mean, I don't think Hooper's just going to KO him. I don't think Hooper's just going to, finish him easy. I mean, he's versus a grown-ass man. This kid's 20 years old. It's totally different muscle mass.
Of course. That's exactly what I'm thinking, too.
So we both agree with Caceres on this one.
Yeah. I mean, he's fought – let's look at this. He's fought Kron Gracie, Jason Knight, Steven Peterson, Yair Rodriguez, Cole Miller. Yeah, he's been in UFC.
Uriah Faber?
2011.
Sergio Pettis?
Did he fight them?
Names. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't even know that.
Uriah Faber, Sergio Pettis.
Yeah, Bruce Leroy. I'll take the experienced. And he's a strike. I mean, he's going to give Chase Hooper looks he's never seen before. So that could get really overwhelming, too. So I'll take, for sure, Alex Caceres plus 160.
All right, guys. So I hope everybody has a good UFC 250 on Saturday. You got 3 picks from me, 3 picks from Joey, 2 parlays, and one underdog that we both agree with. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back for next fight night.
All right.
Peace.
See you.